Hello, good morning, my wonderful students. You are welcome once again. I want to remind you that we are in lesson 5. Our topic is solving quadratic equations. Of course, I believe your day is okay. So I want you to sit back and enjoy the lesson. Now, we are in lesson 5, like I said earlier on, solving a quadratic equations. Now, we go straight. Example 1 says solve the equation, open bracket x plus 6, your bracket close, all square, equals 12 whole number 1 over 4. Of course, I want to believe that you know that quadratic equations are equations that have degree 2, have power 2, raised to the power of 2. Those kinds of equations of degree 2, they are called quadratic equations. Now, the solution to this, in the first place, what we need to do is to change our right hand side, which is your left hand side over there. So right hand side here, you can see my cursor. Change it to improper fraction. How? By using the denominator, this 4, to multiply the whole number. 4 multiplied by 12, you have 48. 48 plus this one on top, your numerator, you have 49 all over 4. You can see, as it is here, we have the equation as open bracket x plus 6, bracket close, raised to the power of 2, equals 49 all over 4. I hope you are following. Now, what needs to be done is you take the roots of both sides, introduce square roots to both sides. By the time you introduce square roots, this side we carry its square root sign, which is this, and then the square root that will come here, we take care of this square root. Square root cancel this raised to power here, this square root here. There we go. You are now left with x plus 6 equals root of 49 divided by 4, all in the square root. Or better still, an easier way of doing it, just take this your square root here to cross it over to the other side. By the time it crosses to the other side, it will change sign to this square root here. That's why you are having square root 49 all over 4. Now, because of this square root, you introduce a plus or minus sign, which you should have done earlier on here. Plus or minus, x plus 6 equals plus or minus. Take the root of 49, you have 7. Take the root of 4, you have 2. That's the reason why you have a 7 all over 2. I hope you are following. Plus or minus 7 all over 2. What do you do now? Collect like terms. In collecting the like terms, it means you make your x the subject of the formula. Leaving your x here, you have equals to plus or minus 7 all over 2 plus this 6. By the time it crosses to the other side, it becomes a minus, not okay. It becomes a minus, not a plus here. As the case here may be this. An error. So please, I beg your indulgence. Have your indulgence. Need to be corrected here. So maybe after this thing we'll correct it. Or let me just correct it immediately. Or we can do that later. So the next here, the next thing here, you now take the LCM of this. See, it's corrected here, but here it's supposed to be minus. Take the LCM of this, 2 and 1. The denominators, you have 2. You have 2. So plus or minus here, 2 divided by 2 here, you have 1. 1 multiplied by 7, you have 7. Coming here again, 2 divided by 1 divided by 2 is 2. 2 times 6 there, you have 12. So you have your minus 6 there. What do you have? It follows that you have x equals, by the time you do the arithmetic, minus 12 plus 7, you have minus 5 all over 2. Or better still, introduce this. Since we have used minus before, our first case was using a minus, now a plus. Now we use a minus in this case, in this regards. Going through the same process, you have your LCM here. Then you use the denominator to multiply to divide the LCM. You have 1. 1 multiplied by 7. You have your 7 there. Remember, minus 7 because of this identity here. Now you put your minus there because of this. Now 1 divided by 2, you have 2. 2 multiplied by 6, you have 12. The reason you have here, you add your minus and minus. Minus plus minus, minus 7 plus minus 12, you have altogether minus 19 all over 2. That's the reason you have here. So if you don't understand, you can preview the lesson by watching it over again. I want to believe you enjoyed your day, and all comments and questions should be left in the comment section. Now I'm leaving you with this example 2. What do? Solve the equation x squared plus 6x plus 8 equals 0. Remember, we are solving, the topic implies solving quadratic equations. Look at the degree here, degree 2, quadratic equation. Solution, we can use factorization method. This is 6. Look for two numbers that when you add them, they will give you 6, but when you multiply them, they give you 8. Those two positive numbers are 2 and 4. When you add them, 2 plus 4, you have a 6. Then 2 times 4, you have 8. Introduce these numbers, enter them into the equation such that this your 3, this your 6 would have gone. And such numbers does not change the value of your equation. That's exactly what we have here. See the numbers 2 and 4. So we have x squared plus 2x plus 4. It's another way of writing 6. This 2x and 4x. Then you have 6x when you add them together, which does not actually change the value of the equation. Plus 8 equals 0. The next step is by grouping. You group these entities. X squared and 2, you group them into a bracket. Plus 4x plus 8, you also group them, equals equating everything to 0. You now do what? You now factorize. How do you factorize? X is common here, x is common here. Bring the x out. You have 1x left here, and then you have 2 here. Plus 4. You factorize. 4 and x, you bring out 4. 4 is common here, you have 2. 2 of the 4s here. So you bring out the 4 and leave the 2 there. You see what we have in the bracket? X plus 2. Here also you have x plus 2. So x plus 2 is common. So you take the common factors. This is common. You pick one of them, and then you take your x plus 4. You bring it out as a group. You group it, x plus 4 into open and close bracket. Then open and close bracket of x plus 2, all equating to 0. You now say x plus 4 equals 0 or x plus 2 equals 0. It follows that x equals minus 4 or x equals minus 2, which is the solution to this quadratic equation. Should, in case you have any question, and drop it in the comment section or any criticism. Now I leave you with these exercises. Number 1, the difference of two numbers is 6 and their product is 27. Find the number. 2, find the value of x for which 4 all over 3x plus 6 is undefined. 3, simplify this equation. I hope you enjoyed your day, and I hope you try your hands on this exercise, and then whatever is there, we'll see each other in the comment section. Thank you, and God bless you for the day.